Hey everybody. So I decided that I was going to do daily videos here on my Facebook page, giving you a quickie 5-minute tool or less, just to be able to have something that you can use during these times. The whole world is freaking out right now during this coronavirus thing, and there are so many tools in Access Consciousness that I use, that a lot of people I know use, and that we're all using right now to have a lot more ease with everything that's going on. And I want to get them out there en masse, because truly the time actually, what we do with our attention and what we do with our awareness and what we do with our minds right now has a huge impact on what future we're actually going to be creating. And so I actually want to talk about that today. I was going to talk about money, but I think we'll see if we go there. But the tool that I want to give you today is your point of view creates your reality. So this is a really... it might make no sense. It might make total sense to you. But basically, your point of view creates what shows up in your world. So it's almost like when you're looking at the world, you're looking at your life, you're looking at what's going on right now. And it's almost like you have a pair of glasses on that are colored a certain color. So if you have glasses on that have green lenses, you're looking at the world and the world looks green. Every single thing that you're going to look at is going to appear green to you. This is how our points of view affect us. So if you look at the world and you're like doomsday, depression, sickness, horribleness, that's what you're going to see. Your mind is far more powerful than you think it is, and it literally determines what you project and then what shows up in your world. So if you're wearing green glasses, everything is going to look green. And if you're wearing green glasses and then you're like, why does everything look green? It's just so weird. I can't get it to change from looking green to looking anything else, Or maybe you're like, well, of course it looks green. What's green anyway? I mean, everything just looks like it looks because that's how it's always looked, It's then you don't have any sort of reference or any other way of, you don't have any reference point for what else is actually available. So if everything looks green, then how do you change it? Well, you take off the green glasses and you start to function from a different space, a different perspective, a different point of view. And this is actually something that we can choose. We don't realize it, but we can actually choose that. We can choose the point of view that we would like to function from, the perspective that we would like to have, that then creates the reality that we would like to have show up. And what happens is a lot of times in times like this, where there's a lot of, most of us have never lived in a time like this, probably all of us, unless somebody's a few hundred plus years old. But most of us have never lived through something like this that's going on right now. And so many people are going into this sort of headspace, this perspective, this point of view of, oh, you know what? This is what's happening with the world economy right now is inevitable. It's going to happen. It has to happen. There's going to be a depression or a recession or whatever. My money flows are going to tank. People are going to die. People are going to get sick, whatever it is. If you are looking at the world from that point of view, that is absolutely what you will see. If you're looking at, financial stress, impending and inevitable financial stress, that is what you'll see. But it actually requires a different choice to have a different perspective, but it also requires the willingness to be really different. Because in these times, what are you going to do? Are you going to create, or are you going to, let things shrivel up? And are you going to go into the flow of the masses? Because if you go into the flow with the masses, then that is exactly what is going to show up in your life. And what I see is that right now is a really cool, really potent, amazing time for there to be something very different in the world, for us to actually create a reality that we would like to see, to take off the green glasses and to go, you know what? The glasses that I'm not going to wear glasses, or the glasses that I'm going to wear, they're going to be clear. So I can have this richness of experience and continue to create my reality. Your capacity to create your reality, it doesn't go away in times like this. It just requires you to be courageous enough to choose it. And one of the things I see is people freaking out about money and pulling back and being like, oh my gosh, I need to stock up on groceries, but everything else I'm going to wait on, and I'm going to hold my money, I'm going to hold my resources. And that's exactly what that's going to create in your world, is a sense of lack, a sense of stress, a sense of not having enough, a sense of truly, like, the reality, the green glasses that you're wearing, you're going to be seeing green. And that's how the world's going to show up. And there will be a whole huge, like, millions and billions of people aligning and agreeing on that point of view with you. And that's what you together will create. Now, if you choose to actually go, you know what? I'm actually not afraid of this. I don't see this as a problem. I don't see this as impending doom. I don't see this as impending depression, recession, whatever. I'm going to be asking, hey, what else is possible here that I have never considered? What if I actually have a different point of view about this? What could that create? What point of view could I choose here that would allow this to change and that would allow my life and my future to be what I know it can be and to be different? And if you stay in those questions, in that space of curiosity, and you use the tool, one of my favorite tools from Access Consciousness, interesting point of view, and you say that to yourself, interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view. Interesting point of view, I have this point of view, about any point of view that you have about anything. What that tool does is it dissipates those points of views that you have so that you can actually take off those green glasses and have the space of, oh, there's all kinds of possibility here. And you begin to function from the curiosity of what is possible and the curiosity of what's available and the curiosity of what you could choose and what you could create. Because if enough of us right now, and it doesn't even matter if enough of us, if you choose to create and choose a different reality, a different perspective, a different point of view about all of this, you will be nurturing that reality to fruition. Because what we focus on is what grows. Your point of view creates your reality. And if there's enough of us that are like, hey, let's play with possibilities here, then we together also nurture a reality of possibilities to come to fruition in ways that we can't even imagine. It's when we turn something into a problem based on our points of view that it becomes a problem. If you stay in the curiosity of what point of view could I have here, and if this wasn't a problem, what would the possibility be? Then all of a sudden there's a universe of possibilities that become available to you. So it's up to you what you do with your mind. It's up to you what you do with your points of view. And you can change it at any moment. You can have a different point of view at any moment. You can ask a different question at any moment. And the more of us that are doing that right now and playing with that, well, if you are willing to do that, you're going to have a lot more ease. You're going to have a lot more abundance. You're going to have a lot more money flow during this time. If you continue to create and continue to choose what's going to create the future that you would like to have, you're going to have a lot more of all of it. And if you get sucked into the masses and the overarching points of view of doom and gloom and depression and recession and all of that, then that's exactly what's going to happen. If you get sucked in for a minute, hey, just choose something different. it's really as simple as that, of going, you know what, I'm going to take the green glasses off. I'm going to ask a different question here. So that's my tool of the day. At this moment, I'm planning on being here on my Heather Nichols CF Facebook page every day around this time to give you a quickie little video and tool. I'm also going to be posting these on my YouTube channel, and actually would love to be going live on YouTube as well. I need to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube in order to do that. So I'm close. If you'd be willing to do me a favor and subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you're seeing this on YouTube, you'll see it down there. If you're seeing this on Facebook, you can go to heathernichols.com/YouTube and subscribe to the channel. That would be awesome, because then I can actually get these conversations and these tools out to way more people if I can be going live. And feel free to share as well on whatever social media you play on. Let's create something different. The world is ours to create every single day. No matter what's going on in the world is ours to create. So let's create. Thanks, everybody. Bye.